everybody, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I tried something a little bit different. I wanted to try something kind of fun for Christmas, and I attempted the candy cane eyeliner. This was quite difficult to accomplish. It took lots of trial and error. I finally was pleased enough with the look that I decided, okay, I'm going to film it. So yeah, that is what I did today. I attempted the candy cane eyeliner. I would say that you can do this for like a really fun holiday event, and with it being Christmas in a couple of days, I wanted to give you guys an option on something kind of fun to do if you're daring, if you like makeup, and you like to play around with colors and everything. I figured this would be a pretty fun look to do. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took me several different tries, especially outlining it in the black, so that is one thing that I will say when you are trying to accomplish this. If you do try to outline it with a thin black liner, take your time, and if you need to step away and come back to it, then do that, because this is a look that needs to take a little bit of time and effort. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I hope you guys have a very, very Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. Bye!
Hello everyone and Merry Christmas! Welcome to my final Christmas tutorial. We're gonna get started with the face, but first I'm gonna, put my hair back. I'm gonna use my handy dandy cat ears today. We don't have a hair tie, so this is gonna have to work. I'm gonna first prime the skin using my e.l.f. Poreless Primer. I've been leaning more towards this primer more than my mineral infused primer lately. I know, crazy shocker, but this actually kind of has a nice minty feel when you put it on the skin. Then I'm going to use my favorite foundation cocktail at the moment, and this is my Maybelline Fit Me and my L'Oreal Infallible Matte and Poreless Foundation. I don't know, the two of them mixed together, just I like the way they feel on my skin. And then of course my trusty ColourPop concealer. Guys, this has been the only concealer that I have been using for like, oh my gosh, months now. I have a whole drawer of concealers, but none of them perform the way that this concealer does. I don't know, I love how full coverage it is. I love how it doesn't break out my skin. It doesn't move around. It's amazing. You guys have seen the face routine like a million times, so I'm really trying to speed this along as fast as I possibly can, because let's be honest, the eyes are what you guys are here for. So to set my face, I'm going to use my BH Studio Pro Powder Foundation. This is a very lightweight powder foundation, and it doesn't feel very cakey. I know sometimes powders can feel really powdery, but this powder actually doesn't feel cakey or powdery. It has a very lightweight texture to it. It's one of my faves. Then I'm going to go in and I'm going to bake my face using my No. 7 translucent setting powder. Guys, I think this is replacing my e.l.f. powder. I know, I can't believe it, but it's amazing. I'm going to let that sit. I did let it sit, but for time purposes. I'm going to dust away that bakage so we can get started on the rest of the face. Yes. So next I'm going to bronze the skin using my ever so trusty butter bronzer. I adore this bronzer, especially for pale skin people like myself, because it's not too warm, it's not too cool, it's buildable, so you can have a lot of bronzer, you can have a little bronzer depending on how much you build it up, and it smells like a tropical paradise. What more could you ask for in a bronzer? Then I'm going to pick up my NYX powder blush, and this is in the shade Angel. This is one of my favorite neutral blushes that I own. I mean, let's be honest, I'm kind of a neutral blush kind of girl. I don't really step outside of the neutral blush box. Next, I'm going to do my brows. You guys know everyone does their brows differently, so I just did that off camera. Then, of course, as always, I'm going to go in with my handy dandy NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer, and I'm going to prime my eyelids. This is another step that you guys have seen me do a million times, so I'm trying to speed through this process. Then I'm going to pick up the Morphe Single Shadow in the shade Birthday Suit, and on my Morphe R37, I'm going to dust that into my crease. I'm not going to do anything super spectacular with my eyeshadow today, obviously, because I really want to focus on the eyeliner, but I didn't want to just leave my eyes bare, so I'm going in with some shadow. This is Makeup Geek Cocoa Bear, and then on a more densely packed Morphe brush. This is the M433. I'm going to pack that deeper into the crease and kind of blend it out so my eyes don't look so blank and dead. This is going to kind of waken them up and make them look a little bit more, you know, alive. Then I'm going to tight line my upper lash line using my e.l.f. black eyeliner pencil. Since I'm going in with a white eyeliner, I don't want my eyelashes to look separated, if that makes sense. Anyways, then I'm going to go in with my NYX white liquid liner, and I am going to make a very, very thick wing. So how I do that is I start on the outer wing and I make a very sharp line pointing up, and then I kind of bring the line down from the top of that line. Then I go into the inner corner and cut across the lid. Now, as you can see, it is not perfect, it is not precise, so don't freak out if it kind of bends. Your eyes are round, so obviously it's going to curve. Have no fear, you can always go in and you can straighten out the line when you fill it in, just like this. Bada bing, bada boom. So next I'm going to take my NYX Vivid Brights liquid liner in the shade Red, and I'm going to go in with our red stripes. So I'm going to start closer to the inner corner and I'm going to put an angled line. Now you want to take your time with this step. As you can see, I made this first line a little thicker than I wanted. So if you make lines thicker than you want, have no fear, don't give up, don't throw down your eyeliner and say I quit, because I almost did, and I was like, nope, I'm going to teach them how to fix it. So I just continued on with my other candy cane stripes, and I am going to go back in and I'm going to fix it with the white eyeliner. So if you do mess up on the stripes, have no fear, you can always go back in with the white liner and clean it up. So I just put 3 angled red stripes, and then I'm going to go in with my NYX Vivid Brights green liquid liner, and I'm going to put that directly beside the red. So we're going for kind of a red and green and white candy cane. Again, the same can be said with this process. Go really slow, take your time. If you mess up or if it gets a little too thick or not thick enough or it kind of bleeds into the red, that's okay. You have the liners, use them, you can clean them up. Also, what I will say too is wait a little bit for the eyeliner to dry before you look up or, you know, move your eyelids around too much, because the first time I tried this, I looked up and the liner got all wet and I gave up and it made me sad. So this next step is probably the most difficult and time consuming, and you're going to take the most time. So this is another NYX black liquid liner. And with the very tip of this liquid liner pen, I just am using very, very, very small strokes. I don't want the outline of this to be very thick. As you can see, I just kind of want to outline it and make it a thin line. So take your time with it. It is very frustrating, but it's worth it in the end. Next, to finish up the rest of the eyes, I'm going to take Cocoa Bear, and on a Morphe definer brush, I'm going to tight line the lower lash line. I do this is pretty much how I tight line the lower lash line. I start off with a darker shade, and then I'm going to go in with my City Color Shimmer Shadow in the shade Beach House, and I'm going to go in with my, oh gosh, I don't know what brush this is. The brush that I use to smoke out my lower lash line, and I'm going to put that green shimmer on the lower lash line, and then I'm going to tight line my waterline with my e.l.f. kohl pencil. Then with Looksy Beauty's 24K, I'm going to go in and I'm going to spritz my brush just a little bit, and I'm going to use this as my inner corner highlight, because we're going for a really, really Christmassy look, and 24K by Looksy Beauty is such a beautiful gold, and it's perfect for this look. Then I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics mascara, and I'm going to give my lashes a very, very, very generous coat. Like I've said many times, I'm not a fake lashes kind of girl. I'm not very good at putting them on. I think they're kind of a hassle, so I much prefer mascara. Then I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Strobe Lighting Powder in the shade 100 Watt, and I'm going to blind my cheeks and my nose and my Cupid's bow, because it's Christmas. We already have an intense look on the eyes, why not on the cheeks? Then I'm going to take this NYX Liquid Suede Metallic Lipstick in the shade Acme. Now, I did go in with a lip liner, but I didn't show that because I ended up covering this up with the metallic liquid suede. I love this color. I love the metallic. I thought it just made it look so beautiful and so Christmassy. Then I'm going to set my face with my Milani Make It Last setting spray, and I'm going to call it a day. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas, a Happy Holidays. Don't forget to like this video if you like it, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!